What's good, y'all? This is your boy Jack back again with another video. All right, man, we about to dive back in and see what we're working with right now. I just got it on the performance, and let me see. Scroll down, 720p, 120 hertz, RSR on. We're just gonna jump in and see if we can get some of these games to run. Let's let me see. I wanted to try out Porta. Let's see if it'll run at 15 watts. And then if not, then we'll just crank it up and, then kind of go from there and then, ramp up and see what we can do. But this is, nothing edited. This is what your experience is going to be when you log into the Ally. So that's what I try to give you. I don't want to give you the canned, saying people already playing it and warmed up the system and all that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what your experience is going to be like. So as you can see, it says it's starting the game. It says it's launching. Oh, okay. See, it's running the little install script. So again, these are some of the things that you're going to be running into. Not every time, but when you load up the system, because again, if you're not familiar with the whole, the setup process and things like that, these are some of the things that you're going to be kind of running into and stuff like that the first time you get into the game. It's not just going to start up right away like on, saying the PS5 or the Xbox or whatever the case may be. So you just got to be mindful about that. And, I would say just be patient. Just, be patient. It's going to start. It's going to do what it's got to do, but it's got to set up everything the first time. So as you can see, just me rambling and stuff like that. I just gave it a little bit of time. It's not going to do this every time, but the first time you get into it, maybe the first couple of times, it may have some updates or whatever. All right. So we have 15 watts. This joint struggling. This joint don't even want to get to the main screen. So Hogwarts is a no-go at, at the let me see, let me turn the screen up a little bit. It's a no-go at 15 watts. We're struggling a little bit. So again, there's my guy right there. I've already been playing the game on the Switch, and I mean not the Switch, but on my home PC and stuff like that. So it looked clean. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, start. Oh, that's right, I forgot. My bad, you gotta hold it. Let's see. Okay, is the gamepad? Oh no, the game. What's the name? Oh, okay, there we go. That's why I kept on coming with the prompt. So again, you just gotta be paying attention to that. I'll just keep it on auto the whole time. Let me turn down this light so you guys can actually, this is what it looks like with lights on. As you can see, so just remember the first couple times you start playing, it is going to be a little stuttery because it's got to load the shaders and all the other stuff that's going on in the background. But I think once it calms down, then you should be good to go. I'm gonna cut out this light. I just wanted y'all to see what it looks like in light. So again, I'm at my little farm. With my peoples. Let's go right over here. Let's hit this, what's called real quick, this map. And let's get over, we're gonna go over to the, let me see, I'm gonna change the map. We're gonna slide over here to the spot where it get funky over there, over the, what they call it, Hogsmeade. So again, real time, nothing, all canned. This is what you're gonna expect. And again, like I said before, first couple times you play, it's got to load shaders. This is PC gaming. This is not, but once it smooths itself out, then it'll be good to go. But you are gonna have some stutters and stuff like that. Just there's no way around it, because this ain't no 4090 and no, no 7800 X3D or nothing like that. So as you can see, with the hitches and whatnot. But I mean, it's rolling. And this is where all the people is at. So, this is kind of, it's like there's going to be a representative. So we're going just running around. Let's check the little frame rate. I really don't like mess with the frame rate, but I like, seeing how it feels. But yeah, as you can see, 30 watts, we're at 50, almost 60 frames per second. And just real quick, just so you guys can, let me see. Let me see, we're gonna go down to the settings, just so you guys can see, I didn't change any settings or anything like that. Let me see, what is it? Oh, here we go. So yeah, so everything's set to low because it did a recommended. And then 720 TAA low, FSR 1, and it's set to quality, not performance. And then you're already getting about 60 frames, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely playable. I can tell you that right now. And yeah, I know it's got a couple hitches and stuff like that, but again, this stuff is gonna go away. The more you play, it's just gotta, unfortunately, it's just gotta load it up. So I can't do no magic out here, so let me slide over here. Let me get up out of town real quick.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
So excuse the how I'm playing and stuff like that. Again, I'm playing through the camera, so it's not, I know it's not that interesting, but let me get up out of town real quick so you guys can kind of see. I don't want to keep the, the videos too long, but again, this is the experience, when you load it up, what you're going to be expecting. So we're going to get into this a little busier part of town. As you can see, the frame rate's chomping a little bit. So what I would do, honestly, for this game, I know 60 frames is like what people want. I'd lock it at 30. I'd do the frame limit, lock it at 30, and then just have a, a nice experience. Because this game, you don't really need 60 frames per second. It's not like a shooter or anything like that. Yeah, it'll be a little bit smoother, but I don't think that you need 60 frames per second with this particular game, just because of everything that you're doing and stuff like that. So that's just my opinion. So now I'm doing a little magic and stuff like that. Boom.
Revelio.
Yeah, and there you go. So that's Hogwarts Legacy. So then now what we gonna do, we gonna get up out of here. Just so, so we can try something else. Again, I don't want to keep you guys here too long, but I just wanted to show you guys, again, what it looks like. What your experience is gonna be if you, jump in there for the first time. That was the first time I played on the Ally itself. So now we're gonna jump from there. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna roll there, and then we're gonna roll right into some miles. And again, we going for the raw, the raw experience. I'll cut on the light so you guys can see the brightness of the screen. You can still see it. Everything looking crisp. Miles Morales is such a good game. I think the only thing I didn't like about it was just a little too short. But I'm glad that they priced it the way that they did, at a lower price, because it wasn't as big as Spider-Man. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2. I'm really, really looking forward to playing it on on the P5, but and comparing it to PC and seeing, what the differences are and whatnot. But it definitely looks dope. So again, like I said, hey, all right, I hear the music. Where Miles at? I done got ahead of the music. But again, like I said, first time you load up, so you know, like on the P5, it just loads straight in. You know what I'm saying? With this, you know what I'm saying? On here, because it's got to do everything it's got to do first. It's gonna load up, but it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's on its own time. And again, it will get faster as it goes, because as you can see, the GPU's getting taxed right now. You know, saying CPU not too much, but the GPU portion is doing all the heavy lifting. But again, these are the things that I want you to see when you know, saying when you're making your buying decision. Because if you're not patient, if you're not that type of person, I wouldn't get this. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to do some handheld stuff, I definitely get the I get the Steam Deck. Honestly, it's closer to a console experience. But if you don't mind tinkering around and whatnot, then yeah, definitely go, you know, saying go for what you know. I mean, well, it's loading. I don't usually take this long, but okay. Well, hey, again, there goes some jank. I'm glad it did this, because I want you guys to see it, because these are things that Asus needs to iron out. You see what I'm saying? So let's see if we can. Okay, no love there. So we're going to get up out of here, and then we're going to close it down. And then we're just going to make sure. Then we'll come over here. We're just going to make sure real quick. Hold on, let me change this to, let me just go to the desktop real quick. So if you didn't have it, so I'm glad we running into little issues and stuff like that, just so you can see it's not a perfect experience. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to roll the task manager, if you guys can see that. Right click the Windows or Task Manager, and we just want to make sure it's shut down. So yeah, so Armory Crate and Task Manager, everything running now. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna jump back in Armory Crate, and again, these are things I want you guys to see, because I don't want you to go, you know, pay, you know, saying hundreds of dollars for this daggone thing, and then you be thinking it's just like the P5 or the Xbox or the Switch or whatever. It's gonna be better, but you're gonna go through some little bit of growing pains. You know, they're gonna be putting out drivers and stuff like that. And so if you don't want to wait, and you're still, and if you, let me take that back. If you're willing to wait, and you know what I'm saying, and you want to wait for all the drivers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, wait till around Christmas time, man. You know what I'm saying? Drivers will be ironed out. This thing will be running like a boss around that time, drivers and everything, and you may be able to catch it on sale. So that's just me, you know what I'm saying? I do tech. I like having stuff on the bleeding edge. I don't mind kind of, you know what I'm saying, going through some of the heartaches and pains and whatnot. That's just me. But if you're a casual, hey, I would highly recommend. All right, see, there we go. So we just took a little. Just took a little reboot. But again, this is stuff I want you guys to see. You see, I got the little comic, accurate Miles. This is from my save at home. So you can see right here. So we're about 40, 50 frames per second. Do a little web slinging again. I'm playing through the camera.
We've got our first caller coming down the chimney. You're live and festive on Just the Facts.
Man, I mean, this looks really, really good. Like I told you before, man, when it works, like when you get it to where it needs to be, and, I mean, it works, man.
Without question.
I mean, it looks good. It's smooth, very playable.
Green energy for the tree huggers. Groundbreaking new tech.
And if I'm moving if I'm moving the game, I apologize. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
With last year's Devil's Breath crisis, it's taking time to rebuild. But
you can see right there,
stepped up to the plate, invested millions creating a state-of-the-art facility in a neighborhood that, let's face it, wasn't exactly booming. The way I see it, Roxxon Plaza's a Christmas gift for the people of Harlem. And
There you go. So, all right. Well, this video has been way too long. This is definitely out of my what's name. But if you guys came to the end, man, I really appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna have more content. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to getting the AOK Zoe A1 Pro up in here as soon as they send it out, and then we're gonna compare them and we're gonna check it out. All right. Take care. Peace.